Many parents and schools try to build up kids' self-esteem by giving them participation trophies just because they showed up. But my next guest says we're ruining an entire generation by not teaching kids the value of competition and working hard to excel and to win. And he might just know a thing or two about winning. He's a four-time U.S. and world champion skater, an Olympic gold medalist, a three-time cancer survivor, and author of a brand new wonderful book called Finish First, Winning Changes Everything. Please give a warm welcome to Scott Hamilton. How many times have you walked out on this stage to the sounds of Queen, "We're the Champions of the World"?
I've gone out to that before, but I've never come into it before. Thank you very much.
Well, but you know, you're one of the few people probably that truly, honestly have earned that. I mean, gold medalist, there's a very small number of people.
That was a long time ago.
Doesn't matter. I mean, you did it.
Yeah, I know.
And it's pretty impressive. And
thank you.
Your life, your career has been. And part of your message now, and the book that you've written, says that it's not a good thing to be handing out trophies for people who actually didn't do much other than just show up. Why is that detrimental?
I think it takes away the incentive. It takes away the drive. It takes away that real understanding that achievement means something and that you can go out and you can work for something, and when you achieve it, my goodness, there's nothing that feels better than that. So in writing this book, you know, we kind of went against where kind of society is headed right now.
You think?
So, yeah, maybe a little. Maybe a little. But, you know, it was just one of those things where I realized that the most important times in my life were the times when I failed the worst. Because they woke me up and they allowed me to see a better path, and they filled me with all kinds of drive and desire to work harder and to really work for something. And I'm grateful for every one of those knockdowns. So to take the knockdowns away from our kids, to take those failures away from our kids, to take that sting of failure away from our kids, I think is really detrimental.
I cannot even begin to fathom what it must be like to stand in that center pedestal.
It's complicated.
Whoa.
It's very complicated.
But to hear the national anthem played for you and for your country and your teammates, and that gold medal hanging around your neck, you know, I could have done it if I wanted to. I just want you to know.
It's the most complex collection of emotions you can possibly ever imagine. It's, I mean, the euphoria is beyond description. And then there's the guilt that I'm the only one standing here and all these people made this thing happen. It's the relief that all that work actually led to this moment. I survived it. And then it's the sadness that it's over. And then it's like, I know who I am right in this moment, but who am I the second I step off this podium? Because everything I've ever done my entire life is meant for this right now. So when you watch the Olympics, you're going to see a lot of athletes shed a tear when they hear their anthem and all those things, but it's the end of a journey. Okay, I got to ask you. Yeah, sure. When you got the gold medal, did you walk over to the Russians and say, "Take that, you bullies"? Just wanted to know. No, because they were kind of, after 4 years of not losing, they were kind of used to it. And we were glad for that. No, that's trash talk. No, I had a great run there for a long time, and it was a really wild journey, but to go for that 4-year Olympic cycle, never having lost a competition, was crazy. And I look back on that now and I'd say, that's not possible. But you know, what you said earlier, that's what made it possible. You took your failures and you were driven by those. And see, I think that there's a lot of people who say, but Scott never failed. He never had a downturn. No, you should have been at my first Nationals. And whoever put the novice men's event preceding the senior ladies championship that year at Nationals, where there were 17,500 people in the audience, like I rose to the occasion 5 times. I fell 5 times in that program. And I came in dead last, and I was humiliated. I never fell 5 times in practice, but I fell 5 times in the Nationals, and it was really amazing how important that was to everything that came next.
And you not only have been able to overcome those kind of obstacles, 3-time cancer survivor.
I'm lucky in cards too. I had a childhood illness, undiagnosed, when I was, very young. And then I started skating, it went away. And then I had cancer in 1997, which changed my life forever, and for the better. And then I'm on my 3rd brain tumor right now.
Well, you're a great inspiration, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the fact that you're being very honest and telling this very fragile world of ours, you got to grow up and be tough, and you win some, you lose some, you learn from your losses, but you're not going to get a trophy for everything you attempt.
It's destructive. In the book, it's all about, finish first, and that's all that. It's all kind of a visual. It's not all about this hard work, dedication, sacrifice. All it really is finding you something that you really love to do, or that you feel really talented in, or something that you feel like, I could do this because I'd enjoy it, and then doing it as well as you possibly can.
Scott, your message is powerful and necessary. You're an incredible inspiration, and I want to say thank you for being here.
Well,
and I hope people
much.
will read your book, because every one of us needs it. Scott Hamilton is a champion, a terrific role model, and I really do hope that you will read the book Finish First, especially for parents who want to teach their kids the role of competition and completion in their lives. And for those of you who are here in our studio audience who have braved this ice and snow, I want you to be reading it, because Scott has brought an advance copy for each and every one of you to enjoy. You're going to go home with a book. And for those of you at home, Finish First, Winning Changes Everything, will be coming out officially next month, but you can pre-order it now at scotthamilton.com, or you can pre-order it from your favorite bookseller, and I hope you will.